course it is a famous city, it's not a hellhole, it's just that we are eager to get out and smell the air, you know? I hate being cooped up inside for too long. Am I going the right way? Am I going in circles? I appear to be going somewhere. Looking at my map would be an obvious solution to this problem, but it's like a game. Ah, is this the exit? It's one of the exits. And yes, I have leveled up, but I won't be doing that until the start of the next session. There's no immediate rush for me to do so. So I'm going to sit down and have a look in my own time, off camera, just to see where I am with my perks and such, and it's crashed again. What the hell's going on with this game? Right, temporarily pausing, I have to restart it a second time here, and then hopefully we'll finish this session. Okay, well, here we are again. Hopefully third time lucky. And it seems I came to the wrong exit, because here we are stranded on a ledge, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to do a running jump. Oh, marvellous. One of Elwynn's more adventurous moments. Right. Now go out. We need to get out. So we've cleared the dungeons, but we need to get to find someone who knows about the expedition. It's showing this door only because we needed to exit through that door, so it's kind of a bit of a misinformation. We need to be up. Wait a minute. Hello, Berlina. I think this might be it. Are we here? No, I think we might have made a boob here. This flaming place is a horror. It really is. How do we get out? For God's sake, why? Why are you doing this to me? I just want to leave. It's 12:55. Okay. I might have been slightly hasty in diving off into the water. That's the armory. There was that there. I vaguely remember coming down here for something. Although what it was, I can't remember. There's a down, there's also an up as well, you see, look, we're going up. Up, 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 up. Is this it? Is this the answer? Is this it? This might be it. Yes, excellent. What's that ahead of me? Is that a defense mechanism? Oh, it's a farmer. Die. And this might be the exit. Finally. Thought we were going to be doomed here for all eternity, running in circles. Right, so out we go. As I say, it's probably too late now to speak with Calcimo. He's probably retired to bed for the night, which is something that we should be doing as well. If I can remember which way is out. This looks about to the right. There we go. Well, by the time we've sold all the loot that we've got, it's been quite a profitable venture. As I suspected, Calcimo is... Oh, he's not in bed. Well, he must work round all hours. But first of all, let's see if we can disenchant any of this stuff. Alright. Okie dokie. So everything else we will sell.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
I have things to study. What is it?
Don't be so rude.
Artifacts I've discovered in Nchuand-Zel will make history one day.
First of all, Calcimo, I have killed that spider you asked me to slay.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
Thank you. I shall go tomorrow morning and enjoy myself very much. But I also found this journal down there.
Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stubborn. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the king. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
Wow, 1,000 gold coins. That'll do us, I think.
What? Oh, goodbye.
There you go. It looks like they probably were researchers sent by Calcimo at some point.
You give an old man hope.
Thank you. The museum can wait for the morning. Because right now, I think we've earned a rest. Very soothing music. I just thought I'd just walk down to the inn and just listen. And here we are, once again.
Come on in.
The Silver
The
Blood
Silver Blood
Inn.
Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests. Now you just tell me if you need something.
Will do.
I should remind Clapper.
Ooh. Dearie me. Well, our room should still be good to go from last time, so what we're going to do is we're going to come inside, and before we end today's session, Berlina, take a seat, please. Berlina? Berlina.
What do you need?
Seat. Chill out.
Okay, got it.
In your dwarven attire. Yeah, clattering and bumping into things.
Anything else?
Shut the door. Marvellous. So, it's been a long day. delving into the ruins of Nchuand-Zel. We came out with a fair bit of loot and a fair few insights into what's going on down there. Calcimo has given us a key to the museum, which, as I said, we will visit tomorrow, amongst other things that we have on our list of things to do. Namely, clearing the that place, the Hall of the Dead. I think that's going to be something that we also do tomorrow as well. So a busy day planned. But to finish off today's session, there is a book, which, well, a couple of books that are pertinent particularly to the Markarth area. One of them called The Bear of Markarth. Now, although Elwynn personally hasn't read the book, or also hasn't brought it with him, luckily for him, the innkeeper has extensive knowledge of the book, and therefore has pretty much retold the story to Elwynn last night before he went to bed over dinner. So, what we will do before we retire for bed this evening, we shall recall the story, The Bear of Markarth, which gives us a little bit more insight into the whole incident with the Forsworn and Ulfric Stormcloak. So, yes, sit down, relax and enjoy as we finish today's session with the Bear of Markarth. The Bear of Markarth by Arianus Arius, Imperial Scholar. An account of Ulfric Stormcloak's short-lived independent reign over the Reach. Ulfric Stormcloak is considered a hero by many for his part in quelling the Forsworn uprising. It is said that when the Empire abandoned Skyrim and the natives of the Reach rebelled, undoubtedly due to the Nords' poor treatment of them, Ulfric Stormcloak and his militia was there to retake their land from the Forsworn. In all the bravado and epic yarns the Skalds compose of his exploits, you would think Ulfric to be a giant of a man, equal to that of Tiber Septim in his cunning, leadership and decisive actions. But the truth is far more revealing. Yes, from the 4th era 174 to 176, the Forsworn did in fact rule over the Reach as an independent kingdom from Skyrim. Yes, this was accomplished while the Empire was beset by Aldmeri Dominion forces and could not send a legion to re-establish order. And yes, Ulfric Stormcloak did quell the rebellion without Imperial assistance. That much is true. But what the bards often fail to tell in their stories is that the Forsworn kingdom was quite peaceful for those 2 years they were in power. True, some crimes were committed against former Nord landowners, often those accused of being the harshest towards their native workers, but on the whole, the Forsworn ruled their lands fairly and were making overtures to be recognised by the Empire as a legitimate kingdom. In the wake of the aftermath of the Great War, you can imagine the backlog on stately matters the Empire had. Before a peace treaty could be resolved with the Forsworn, a militia led by Ulfric Stormcloak sieged the gates of their capital Markarth. What happened during that battle was war, but what happened after the battle was over is nothing short of war crimes. Every official who had worked for the Forsworn was put to the sword, even after they had surrendered. Native women were tortured to give up names of Forsworn fighters who had fled the city or were in the hills of the Reach. Anyone who lived in the city, Forsworn and Nord alike, were executed if they had not fought with Ulfric and his men when they breached the gates. "You are with us, or you are against Skyrim," was the message on Ulfric's lips, as he ordered the deaths of shopkeepers, farmers, the elderly, and any child old enough to lift a sword that had failed in the call to fight with him. So when a grateful Empire accepted Ulfric's victory and sent soldiers to re-establish the rule of law in the Reach, it was no surprise that he would demand to be allowed to worship Talos freely before the Legion could enter. With chaos running through the streets of Markarth and the reports of deaths rising every day, the Empire had no choice but to grant Ulfric and his men their worship. We allowed them to worship Talos, in full violation of the White Gold Concordat with the Aldmeri Dominion, which recognises the elven belief that Talos, as a human, cannot be one of the divines. In jeopardising the treaty that so many sacrificed for during the Great War, the Empire was wrong. But what choice did they have, I ask you? Against the Bear of Markarth, Ulfric Stormcloak, no is not an answer. So, there you have it. A little bit more information about the history of Markarth in general, Ulfric Stormcloak also, and as you saw, we also leveled up. So join me next time when we shall head out into Markarth once more to clear the Hall of the Dead, find out what's going on down there, visit the museum, and who knows, probably end up in all sorts of trouble once again. But yes, for more of that, join me next time. See you soon.